Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of The Clawman Show. It's been an exciting time from our first episode to now. Thanks for the immense love you've shown us, the support, the comments, the views. We're so grateful. We just hope that we'll be able to keep giving you amazing content that will build yourself. We now know that people still enjoy content that is great. People still enjoy content that will help develop themselves. So we thank you so much, and we are in here to talk about a very, very important subject matter or area. Everybody in this world, we want to get a lot out of life. Many people want to achieve quite a lot in life, and in order to do this, there are certain things that you can't take away from your life. And you have to build yourself to a point. You have to develop yourself to a point, and that is what we are in here to talk about. How to be the alpha version of yourself. How to be the alpha version. Somebody asks, what is being an alpha version? So in the packs of wolves, there is always a leader called the alpha. He's the supreme leader. He's the strongest amongst all the wolves. He's like who says what should happen in the pack. And every alpha is a leader. So we are going to look at ways where you can get a better version of yourself, where you are in total control of your life. You are in total control of what happens in your life. So stay tuned and get ready as we come to you with these amazing ways to be the better version of yourself. I am Emmanuel Abe, and I'm here with a beautiful
Judith Claudia Hagan.
All right, so intro.
So first on our list on becoming a better version of yourself is to be positive towards yourself. And when I mean positive towards yourself, is seeing yourself as the best, and also inculcating into your day-to-day activities positive words, which will in turn forming optimistic thoughts in your mind. Example, I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent, I'm smart, I'm wealthy, I'm rich, I'm healthy. Practicing self-affirmations towards yourself will just give you that energy, that motivation you need to begin your day, to begin your week, to begin your month, and then the year, and so on and so forth. So there's the need for us to do this because these words do so much for us, and even to our souls and everything around us. And that is why there's the need for you to inculcate this in your daily activity, because it's not a one-day thing. You need to do this continuously. It's a progressive thing that you need to do. So be positive towards yourself.
See yourself as the best.
Exactly.
Know that you do. See
Yes.
yourself as the best human being alive.
And stay focused on yourself. This week's word is focus.
Yeah.
You need to be focused to be a better version of yourself. Very, very important. So please be positive towards yourself, positive minded. Say positive words, do positive things, which will in turn make you a better version of yourself by being a positive person.
The second way to be a better version of yourself is to develop productive habits. Now, in life, what is man without habits? Now, there's a book called Atomic Habits. Now, the book just wants you to know that the little things you do goes on to be the bigger version of yourself. So the very little things you do consciously and unconsciously every day, that is what makes your life. That is what makes your future. So your tomorrow is dependent on the very small things, the very small
Good
habits.
ones.
Yeah. So it can be good and bad, because when it's bad, it means in your future you'll be a bad version of yourself. But when it's good, you can be a
better
good
version of yourself. But we want you to take the good one.
Yes.
That's why we are
So
stressing
build habits, atomic habits, small habits like learning, continuous learning. Life is a lifelong classroom. We learn every day. So keep learning. Now stay in the midst of productive people. Not people that wake up and waste their life doing unnecessary. Form atomic habits, small habits. Be self-disciplined. Be self-disciplined. We can't emphasize this, or we can't overemphasize this.
It's easier said than done. But when you do it, it sets you apart from the rest.
So it should take you a lot to be disciplined, and that is what will set you apart from the non-achiever, because the non-achiever doesn't care. He doesn't want anything from your life, but you want something out of your life. If you are watching this video, it means you want something out of your life, and we believe that in order to get that out of your life, you have to be disciplined. When you say it is time for A, it should be time for A.
Whether you are feeling like it or not, it comes as a cost, you know.
Your feelings shouldn't even come
in.
It's time for us to record this video. We have to record it. Whether we are feeling it or we are not feeling it, we have to record it.
It's not easy.
You can't procrastinate. Another atomic habit you have to develop. You can't procrastinate. You shouldn't. Because when you push things forward, you always have too many things to do. When it's time for you to eat, you'll be like, let me eat later. Or with eating, we don't procrastinate. Yeah, but when it's time to work, you'll be like, oh, today I'm tired. Let me watch one episode of Game of Thrones. Let me watch one episode of The Last of Us or something like that. Yeah, let me do this. Oh, let me just go to my phone and then check something.
Before you know, time is already due.
When you're on your phone, time just runs like
that. When you're surfing online.
But when you're learning something, hey,
you're just checking your time, wanting to know when you end.
3 hours will be like 4 days.
I know.
So stay positive and always form productive habits. Yes. Learn, set proper time frames for yourself, and you'll be a better version of yourself. So develop productive habits.
Very, very important. So, well said, Abby. Procrastination is one thing that steals so much joy and so much from us, but we don't know. Because when you have something to do and you procrastinate it, you prevent yourself of having the life that you could have lived. Yes, procrastination will cost you the life you could have lived. Maybe there's something you need to do. You'd be like, oh, let me just wait and do it tomorrow. When you do it tomorrow, you prevent yourself from doing something new on that day that you could have done to make you go ahead in life or make you go ahead in time. And you now be delayed, all because you procrastinated something you could have done now. Or let me watch TV small. Maybe you need to go to the salon as a lady. You know, weekend is the only time you have to do your hair, to prepare to go to church, or the following week to work. But then you procrastinate. Definitely it's going to cost you the beauty that you could have, rocked to work. And exactly. And before you know, time will far be gone, because there's always something nice to watch. And the time that I'm just going to work this, you are lying. Something is going to pop up on that phone and you are going to check it out. Yes, I'm talking to you. Okay, so please, let's make it a conscious effort to discipline ourselves, and that's the only way we can become a better version of yourselves, because that is what sets these successful people aside from every other person, because it's not easy to do it. So if you're able to do it, it makes you different. It makes you grow. The next point is to reflect on your strength as a person. There's the need for you to do this, because when you do this, it encourages you to become a better version of yourself, because you dwell on the positive side, which is your strength, and not on the negative side, which is your failures or your weaknesses. You dwell on the strength, which you drive or you derive strength from. You derive energy, you derive courage. There's the need for you to identify yourself, what your natural abilities are, which actually helps you to become a better person. So when you do this, it may be clues to your potentials.
Our next point is to try new things. Life in general is an experiment. you can't run away from this part. Your life is an experiment. And if you don't take charge of that experiment, somebody will use you for the experiment. I'm telling you a fact. Your life is an experiment. And if you don't take charge of that experiment, you will be used as an experiment for someone else. So this is what you can do. Make sure that after you have discovered your natural abilities and it has given you a clue to your potential, now what you can do is to now take this clue and try it out. Take this new formed habit and try it out. Take this new goal that you have planned out and try it out. You can't achieve much in life if you don't do anything new. When you keep doing the old things, you get the old results. When you do new, you become stale. When you do new things, you get new results. So you have to try new things in order to make try new things, a new skill, learn a new hobby, learn a new way of doing the old things that you know how to do. If you cook rice in this particular way, go on YouTube. I mean, I've done that before. I tried something. It didn't work the first time. I nearly fainted from what I ate. But I tried
it. You told me about it later.
But I learned something new. So the next time I was doing the same thing, I got a different
method. Yeah.
And then now, I mean, Charlie, you should try one kind of rice.
But the thing is, there's always something new to learn. Even if it's the old job or the old position that you hold, there's always something new to learn about it to stay relevant and stay fresh. You know, I think one person that does very well in this media stuff is Nana Mama Brown. She never ceases to amaze us all. She's always doing something new. Yes, she's always trying new things. It's because she doesn't want to be still. She always wants to stay relevant in the media industry. So she's doing everything it takes. She's always learning. She's very hardworking as well, you know, and that is what it takes. It makes you be there. Like it's all about hard work. You stay focused.
So as you're trying these new things, you end up knowing what actually your potential is. And this can lead to your area of expertise. I have tried quite a number of things before. As I said in the first video, my first business was a t-shirt business. It didn't end well. But out of that, I was able to enter into graphic designing. Now I do web design, I do photography, I do videography, I write plays, a whole lot of. I mean, I'm still fine-tuning what I can do. And yes, I'll keep trying. I keep saying that whatever comes into my head, I'll try it. Whether it works or not, I've tried it. If it works, hallelujah. If it doesn't, I have learned what will not work in my life.
Reflect on your strengths
yes.
And work on them.
If it doesn't work for you, it means that thing will not work. Sometimes it will work. It means you have to do it again. Yeah. So don't always dwell on your weakness, dwell on your positive things. And who knows, you'll be the next Bill Gates from what you are going to try tomorrow.
The next point is to set goals for yourself on your journey to becoming a better version of yourself. Yes, there's the need for you to establish specific and measurable goals for yourself because we all need direction. You have to state them down in your book or your diary, wherever you want to, because it helps direct your path and helps you also develop yourself on your journey to becoming that better version of yourself, the better version of yourself. When we set goals, it helps us identify the areas that we need to even improve and develop ourselves upon with. Yes, because it helps, it acts like a direction, a check on you. It acts as a check on you. So you know that, oh, maybe in the next 4 years, I'm going to get my degree done. What next? After the degree, are you going to work for a while? Are you going to do your master's? Are you going to get that company that you so much desire? Maybe in the next 10 years, you should set up and establish your own company for yourself. You should have a goal. you should have a goal, because that is what is going to keep you going. That is what is going to give you that check in life. You get it? Yes. Setting those goals, there's an acronym that has been couched for us, and that is SMART. S stands for specific.
So your goal has to be very specific. Don't set vague goals for you. Specific goals like, in 2 weeks, I will read 5 pages of this book. In 2 days, I have to read 10 pages of this book. Don't go and I'll read 20 books in the week. A goal like that will be very difficult to. So a specific goal is, in this month I am reading Atomic Habits, and in the first week I'll be reading the first 5 pages of Atomic Habits. So it should be very specific.
Yes. And then M also stands for measurable.
Yes.
You should be able to measure this.
Yeah. So you should set parameters for yourself where at the end of the time period that you set for yourself, you should tick certain boxes that will make you know that, okay, I have achieved these goals. Yeah.
Very
if you are still
important.
using the book example, if you stated that, okay, at the end I should read 4 pages. So 4 pages is your measurability. Now at the end of the week, have you been able to read the 4 pages? Yes, then you take it. No, then it means you weren't able to read it. But if you don't add the measurable components to it, you just be like that. Yeah. So measure. There should be certain things that will help you measure your goals.
Yes. And A also stands for attainable. In as much as we all encourage that you should be delusional about your dreams, you should aim high and all, you have to make sure these dreams are also attainable. Yes, that is what the A stands for. And the R also stands for realistic. Please, people, let's be realistic. Yes, we have some books here that he mentioned one already, which is Atomic Habits. We also have here Becoming a Better You by Joel Osteen. And then another one from William Edu, The Process of the Porter, The Art of the Master. Very, very good books, which have so small volumes. So it will be so easy for you to read anytime and any day. And it should be realistic in the sense that, as he said, when you know that you can't maybe read 20 books in a week, my people, in as much as even the world's best reader, I don't know for him though, if he can accomplish that within a week. Probably if he's sitting down just on those books and not going to work and any other thing, he can achieve that.
Don't give yourself that pressure.
Yes, and it's like we are saying, let's be realistic. Just be realistic about it. It makes you real. You get it? Yes.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. And then the T stands for time bound. You should have a time bound. So maybe if I take Becoming a Better You by Joel Osteen, this book is not so voluminous, so probably I can finish this within a week, or maybe within 2 weeks, 14 days, so you should know yourself and be realistic about it and have a time bound, which will help check you as well.
So the time limit to it helps you to measure the goal.
Yes, very important.
Yeah. Final point is to stay enthused and positive and also passionate about your life. I mean, life is all about enthusiasm and passion. When you have passion for something, you go the extra mile to do it. When you have passion for something, you go the extra mile to do it. When you're less passionate about something, you don't even get the zeal, like the zeal, the will to even to work it out. So be passionate about your life. Nobody can be passionate about your life for you.
It's you and
Many a
yourself.
times we look for factors out of ourselves to help us, not forgetting that factors in of ourselves are those that actually create the change. Because when you look for the change out of you, you most of the time not find it. But when you look for the change in of you or inside of you, that is where you are. That is where the real you is. So stay focused, stay so enthused. When you see yourself in the morning in the mirror, instead of seeing yourself as a cat, see yourself as a lion that can roar and scare away any other predator or any other any other lion in their territory. No, be the king of your kingdom. Be the captain of your ship.
Exactly.
Be the pilot of your plane. Don't leave your destiny into anybody's hands. Don't make that mistake. Don't leave your destiny into anybody. Nobody cares about you better than you care about yourself. Nobody would understand you better than you understand yourself. Make sure that you keep negative people away from your life. People that will not encourage you. People that will always tell you, oh, Charlie, you did this thing, you know, be good. Like, you know, go feed do. Make you not worry yourself.
Even when you try to do something and it doesn't work out, like I always say, maybe you're self-employed. Even if you are not even employed, please be hopeful in life. That is all we are saying. Be enthused about life. Be hopeful that something great is coming your way, and it will. I'm telling you, if you have that enthusiasm, you have that feeling, you hold on to such things, it will actually come your way, because our minds are very powerful. Our thoughts are very, very powerful. That is why we began with you being positive to yourself. And please, as you were saying, be the captain of your ship, be the lion of your kingdom, whatsoever. Please, you owe this to yourself. And as you are home or you are doing something that is not working out, please continue building yourself up. Become a better version. Learn something new, like we said in our previous points. Learn something new. Build yourself. Try out something new for fun. Just do something and learn. Because one thing I know is that without adequate preparation, opportunity is irrelevant. Without adequate preparation, opportunities are irrelevant. So please, make good use of yourself. So when the opportunity comes, you make it, and make it big time for yourself.
And there's also a saying that when opportunity meets preparation, success is assured.
Exactly.
So when you are prepared, and let me give this example. I mean, once I was learning about building a website on my own, and right after that, somebody called me and asked, Charlie, can you build me a website? I need somebody that can build a website. I said, hey, just stay enthused about life. Be passionate about what you are doing, and life will be amazing for you. You'll be a better version of yourself. You'll be a great version of yourself. Just do this and you'll be all right. All right. So before we sign out and end, we just want you to know that the concert is happening in June. Further information will be stated out to you as soon as possible. We'll meet in the theaters again and thrill you to some wonderful performance.
Yes, and it's about Time to Think Foundation. Please, the support is still ongoing. Please help us make our dream a reality. Help us touch lives. Let's do this together, because we believe that education is power. So the Momo numbers and our account details will be placed on the screen. So please support us. And don't hesitate. Please do it now, or else you might forget. And God bless you as you do this.
On our wrist here is really nice beads, beaded bracelets. Very nice, heavy.
Customized.
It's very durable and very quality products, made in Ghana products by our friend Nadia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this. If you're watching this, Charlie, you're doing very awesome. So you're putting her contact details and her handles in there. Hit her up. She does a number of other things.
Yes,
you can hit her up for a lot of things, and you'll be very happy with the service she'll give you. All right, so it's been a wonderful week, and then before we sign out, thank you so much for watching us. If today is your first time and this is the content you want to be watching every time, subscribe and do your friend the help by sending it to them. Let them watch and also subscribe. We'll bring you amazing content every time on Fells TV.
We'd love to also hear from you in our comment sections as well, like you've always been doing.
So
thank you so much.
Interact with us.
My name is Judith Claudia Higan.
And I am still Emmanuel Abbey. Thank you so much, and it's bye for now.
Same time next week. Bye.
We'll hit you up. Bye-bye.